So good morning or good evening, depends on your location. I'm Imad Abdul Wahab. We have our colleagues as well, Fatima Nouri and Ibrahim Al-Balushi. We are from University of Birmingham, marketing module. Today we are creating the podcast to talk about the marketing issues. We chose to talk about like one of the groundbreaking products that Google launched back in 2013. It's Google Glass. So this Google Glass will help the users to access data, capture videos, photos, and with voice commands. I mean, it's really innovative, but unfortunately, they tweak their strategy in 2017. They moved to the enterprise edition, and then unfortunately in 2023 they discontinued that one. So today we'll talk about, I mean, how the marketing can affect negatively or positively the product's life cycle. So one of the major problems, or I will just mention some of the problems: no target segments. As well, the price is too high, not affordable. It's $15,000, and there's no clear messages for the audience. So I don't know what I'm gonna benefit out of from this Google Glass. Additionally, privacy concern, it concerns everybody there, and it's very important for all the audience to understand that how I can be more private in using that glass. Additionally, we are talking about the design flow. So today I'm one of the people who don't like to use the glass. I should use a glass, but I look awkward. So I don't know if this is gonna fly with much of the people, and this is the problem. So today we will deep dive more. I believe Fatima has more insight on that to deep dive. So Fatima, what do you think?
Yes, thank you, Imad. As you mentioned, we could say that the primary marketing challenge faced by Google Glass was its failure to gain the mass consumer adoption. And we could use various theories to analyze these problems and encompass a broad range of viewpoints. To start, we by utilizing the CP model, we could see that Google Glass was positioned as a general purpose wearable product, segmenting and targeting all kind of consumers. However, it communicated poorly and to apply its everyday use effectively, and so therefore didn't appeal to the mainstream consumers. And second, to analyze the product marketing, some aspects of 7Ps are related to these problems. For example, the product itself and its physical evidence was an innovative and promising technology. However, it lacked clear consumer oriented use cases, and also it was bulky and uncomfortable to wear. As for process and place, the initial beta program was called Google Glass Explorer, which I believe Ibrahim would tell us about more. But this program created a sense of exclusivity, but all simultaneously limited the distribution channels. The people for this device were ordinary people. So when you launch a new high-tech product and you segment general users, your marketing strategies must involve a lot of user education to lead to mass adoption, which was totally absent in this case.
Mhm.
And for promotion, Google focused on futuristic appeal a lot, but didn't tackle the major security concerns and social usability. To look at that more in depth, we could use pestle analysis. And so and political and legal influencers in this case are totally interconnected. And the controversy around public recording and its potential for misuse resulted in people calling the device glass holes. And also, related privacy regulations and ethical concerns led to restrictions and device bans in public places like movie theaters and restaurants. And these all resulted from Google's failure to engage in preemptive discussions with regulators before launching the product. Also, technologically, I believe the AR market was not sufficiently mature enough for mainstream use in that time, and economically, it was such a high price for only one piece of glass that you cannot wear in most of the places, and you're not allowed. So these all illustrate the need for proactive and ethical marketing strategies and actions about which I believe Ibrahim can tell us more.
Yeah, thank you, Fatma, so much. Thank you, Ahmad. So let's dive into Google marketing strategy for Glass and see what went wrong. Firstly, there is a launch. Google went with limited release, the Explorer program. That sounds smart, get early feedback, right? But the problem was this strategy completely missed the boat on reaching broader audience. $1,500 price tag, a limited distribution that goes against everything we know about effective STB. Fatima highlighted this perfectly in her analysis. They focused on a small group of tech fans, forgetting about the rest of potential market. Now let's talk about Google public relations. They heavily relied on early positive press, hoping for a great start, but that proved to be really poor strategy. They didn't plan for potential problems, especially the huge backlash over privacy. The whole glass whole thing didn't help either. Fatima correctly pointed out missing pieces in their promotional plan. There was no proactive attempts to address the social and security issues people had concerns about. There's major weaknesses within the seven P's framework. Their communication plan was seriously lacking in planning and adaptability.
Mhm.
And finally, the biggest ethical issue, privacy. Google Glasses camera raised serious questions. Fatima Bistel analysis nailed the political, social, and legal implications of this. Their response to these concerns was entirely reactive. Google lacked a proactive privacy strategy, forcing them to react to problems rather than anticipate them. So yeah, that's all from my side. I will leave it to Ahmad to go through the recommendations.
Great, thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you, Fatma. I believe just to make it quick, after thorough research that we did all on the recommendation, it's quite straightforward about it. So hopefully by the end of the podcast, maybe we'll receive some offers from Google. I mean to relaunch this glass. So I believe the recommendation is to target the right markets. So today they target the consumers. This is wrong. They should target the industry applications like the health sector, logistics, and engineering sector. Branding and the storytelling. So this is another piece. They promote it as a high tech hardware, but no, it should be promoted as a solution for a specific problem. So a new business model. It's too expensive for all of us to afford that. So they may offer subscription fees or base pricing or leasing program through those organizations who's adopting that technology. And last but not least, we are talking, Fatima, she mentioned about the thought leaders and influencer. This will increase the adoption in the market. Finally, about the privacy, they should work with the regulators about establishing industry-wide privacy standards, which will comfort the people for using this glass. So by this, I believe Google will be able to relaunch the product again. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you and take care.